media, and what I want to reskin this the reskin, right? So there have a lot of thing, but I don't need to do anything with that button, so that I will collapse that. So I will smaller fuck. Okay, so I need to change something about on this thing. So if I make that falsy, you can see that that seems like this. So what I need to redesign it. So first of all, that is not flex justify center or this kind of something. So that should be flex justify center, flex that is not calls, and my is not 10. Okay, so something like this. Now I want the size should be 10. Okay, 10, and here I want a gap is 3, and justify is between. Okay, then right here I want rounded is full. Okay, full, and relative overflow hidden. Okay, you can see that is rounded. Now here I don't need any padding top. Okay, here I don't need any gradient background. Well, so there have a username here. I can see that is capitalized, font medium, text is 2XL. I don't need the 2XL. That is something like font is Poppins, and MOI is not 5, something like this. So what I need here flex. Okay, I need here flex, item is center, gap is 3. Okay, then something like this. Okay, so here I want to take another div. Now something like this. Okay, well done. So what I want to change that user, so that should be a name. Okay, Siam Shekh. Now you can see it's look better. So what I want the text opacity should be 60%, and text size is extra small, and here for name text size is small. Okay, now it's far better. So now here I want the gap should be 2 or 1. Okay, 2 is better. Now here you can see the balance. So the balance, they have a logo. I don't need that logo. They have a point or something. So text is 3XL. I want to cut that. Now they have something like this. So what I want, user should be add here any symbol. Okay, I guess you guys know how to symbol like BTC, Ethereum, this kind of something. So the symbol is come from server. So let me make that. So for making that, I need to add a setting or this kind of something on the server. So that is the setting, and they have a schema. So here I will add something like a symbol. Okay, so symbol is a string, and that is a required thing. Okay, so that is a required thing, symbol. And when the development mode is start, it will create a default data. So this time the default symbol should be BTC. Okay, so they have a setting. Okay, they have a admin panel have a setting. So here I will add this. Okay, before adding that, they have a schema on the context. So here I need to add that symbol is a string. Okay, then if I scroll down, here I need to add that. Okay, so that is the thing. First of all, that is symbol. Okay, then symbol is symbol, and placeholder is also symbol. Placeholder spelling BTC. Okay, BTC. Now if I go on the database or admin panel like localhost, this, and then login, or if I just type admin, you can see I am not authenticate. I will redirect on that login page. So I need to create an admin user. So if I go on the database and refresh here, so they have something like Reskin, a database, Reskin, this one. Okay, so they have a user, and here I need to ensure that user is something like a role is admin. Then here I need to create another thing, that is password is 1234. Okay, update, login. So now I am logged successfully. If I go on the setting, you can see there is a placeholder. There not have any symbol. There is something like on. Okay, there is a number, and type the, I need to change the input type. There is something like a text. Okay, now if I want to enter the symbol, is something like on out. Okay, on out, update to website, update. You can see that it's updated, and I can now use this here. Well, for using that symbol here, I need to initialize the context, because I have got the setting from context. So I can add the here the context is something like setting is a variable and use context. Okay, and the context is the context. Okay, now there I have a setting, and I can use that setting as symbol here. So now I will take here another object. This time there is a setting, and setting have a setting, and that have something like symbol. Okay, now you can see there, if I refresh on out, there is a symbol. Great. So I guess you guys understand what I'm doing here. So I guess I don't need to add that item center. If I delete this item center, it's better. I'm not okay. There have not any chances, that because they have another div and flag, so I need to delete this one. So this time if I refresh, again nothing changes here. Okay, keep with that. So I will go on background is white, opacity 10. Well, then they have a something like padding, px is 3, okay, or 4. Is 4 is looking better? I don't think so. So the rounded is LG. Then I want the padding from top is it's not like that. So they have a my in this one, that because I'm not yeah, this time it's looking better. So if I give the padding is 3 from everywhere, or okay, px 4 and py is 2, okay, or 3 and here 3, okay, far better. So what I need to do, I want the text size is sm, okay, sm 0 on out, okay, that is far better. So now this time what I want, that is the user. So I want, if they have any margin top, no, they don't have any margin top. So what I can do, I want the place of skeleton, I want to change the skeleton also. So if I make that, like copy this one and paste here, and if I refresh, I guess my internet is a little bit slow currently. However, I have refreshed this one, and I'm not seeing here any changes. So what I want to cut this one, also this one, and here I want a background is white, opacity 10, and skeleton. They have a skeleton, okay, like this. So I want that also. I want to change that also. So that's not capitalized text, this nothing I needed. I just want width is 36, height is 5, and bg is white, opacity is 10, and rounded is sm. Well, like this. I don't want also this. If I take this, like here you can see, if I make the height is 4, then width is 24, okay, then margin top is 1, like this, far better. So what I want here a skeleton, and here also a skeleton. Okay, now here I want the p, or I want to change that padding, paragraph tag, okay, and the width is 20, height is 5, background is white, opacity is 10, skeleton, then rounded is sm. Well, this look like that. Yes, that is far better. So that should be something like this, point table loading. Yeah, so now I can add here any content. So here I want to add a sticker, so let me add this one. I don't need anything about this. So if I can make any component for all about this, then that should be better. Well, I don't need currently that. So here you can see the button height is too much. So I want to make the padding, you can see p5 from everywhere. I want to make, if I want to change that from every div, you have p5 padding 5 from everywhere. Okay, if I want to change that p5 to p3, it's too better. Yeah. Now if I click start farming, loading, farming, far better. So here you can see they have a time is 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I want to change that time. So for changing that, if I come on farm, here I have a farm session is started, so I delete this one and I come on that server, and here what I want 3 minute minute in millisecond. Okay, millisecond, 3 minute in millisecond, that is the farming time, and the reward is 5000. So user can farm 5000 point within 3 minutes. Okay, updated. So now if I refresh that home page, here you can see if I click start farming, then that is about 3 minutes. User can earn 5000 point within that 3 minutes. And I guess they have issue because, okay, I guess I did it wrong. Okay, or I don't know. Here you can see the claim is 9, that is hard coded, and okay, I need to do any changes from this page, like they have a mathematical calculation and calculate the percentage of the time remaining. Okay, use effect, they have use effect, total time in second, total farming time second left. Okay, so that's something like everything is hard coded. So I want to make that API basis, like when the 3 minutes is complete, here I can see claim 999, that is a text, but I don't want something like that, so I will make the changes at first. So there I have a calculation missing. So what I did, I first of all check the total farming time means 3 seconds, that means 180 second, so that 180 second something like the total reward is 5000. So what I need to calculate how much user earn in 1 second. So what I did the calculation is something like first of all I adhere the farm reward that come from server and how much time is left from how much is the total farming time, so that calculate how much point user earned in a second, then it show here. So this time I know after completing entire time that should be 5000, so it's better. Now I fix the issue. Now what I see here, when the farming is complete I can claim it. Okay, so let's continue with other all thing. So I don't need to see about this. So here I need to import the sticker. Okay, so import is something like cigarette. Okay, cigarette from asset, then have a sticker, then cigarette. Okay, then here I need to add here an image. It is cigarette. Okay, cigarette. Now it's look like that. Okay, now they have a issue farming claim this kind of something. So once I refresh here, there is something like a something like a side effect, so I don't need to take anything, don't need to think about it. If I claim, then you can see something like that is something like this. Now so that is the thing. So here now full page is full, I don't need to add any content here. So if I start farming is start the farming, here I can see the point, and another thing, they have a sticker or a man who is chilling. Okay, so it's better. So what I want something like some changes on tags. Like here you can see when they are not have any tags is something like this. So let me add some tags first of all. So you can see tags is 0. You want to add a tags. Okay, if you want to add tags, the tags is join Telegram. Let me create some tags at first. So here you can see I have created 5 tags. Okay, so if I refresh here, you can see there have 5 tags. But if I change something like this, I am here and that is loading, and after completing, okay, let me complete the tags, that is verifying since I'm joined here or something like this. So if I claim the tags, you can see this again loading, and there is a check mark. But if I add here something like a 100 tags, then user should need to scroll which tags is add new and which tags is I am not done. So here I should consider a tab where I have something like active and another one is completed, right? So completed tags should be right side, and active tags should be on left side. So I don't think you guys understand properly, so let me do that, then I'll show you what is this. So yeah, that is all about the home page that we are done in a last few minutes. Now let's move on the tax section. Okay, so first of all, here I need to add text. Okay, add here text. There is something like available taxes. Okay, the available tax plus name, that is font is Popin, text is Excel, text is center, font is medium, text color is white. Now something like this. So I can add another paragraph tag, and that is something like complete any tax and receive instant rewards. Okay, rewards. Okay, what I want the text size is extra small. Well, the color is 60 and means opacity is 60%, something like this. So here I want to add a tab. So adding the tab, I will go on the Daisy UI and there have a tab, the table, there is tab. Okay, there is a tab, something like this. So let's take this tab. We'll go here and add the tab here. So first of all I need to add the tab here and something like this. Okay, first of all there is the active, and another one is completed. Okay, completed. Now what I want, font is popping. Okay, then the active one background. First of all, the active one background is white. If I make the background is white, that is not working. Why? I guess they have a background, but I cannot change that. Why? That is the question. I want that background to white, but that is not possible. So let's continue with the default background. So now what I need here a margin bottom and top is 3. Okay, something like this. So left one is completed, right one is active. So what I want to use here a use effect. Okay, sorry, use state constant. That is something like a tab and set tab, and here I will use a use state. That is something like first thing is active. Okay, so now that is something like a take two thing. One is active, and another one is completed. Okay, so now when user, okay, where is the tab? When user click on this, that should be okay. There is a tag, so I will make change to a div. Okay, there is also a div. So when user click on this, I will change that. The tab is active. Okay, there is set tab, right? Set tab active. And when the user, okay, let me make that at first the div. Okay, when the user click on the completed, I will change the tab to completed. Okay, completed. Now here I need to add here the class name is something like a dynamical something. So the dynamical something like if the tab is active. Okay, if the tab is active, then use the tab active. Okay, so I need to use that class name, same class name. I need to use the same class name here. The tab value should be now this time completed. Okay, now if I click completed, something like this. If I click active, something like this. Okay, so that is pretty good. So what I need now, so I need something like when user click on the active, that should be show active content. Okay, so for this I can create a UI. I can create a separate UI, but for active there you can see here they are not having much content, right? So when user click active, that should be show this everything. When user click on completed, that should be show on different something, right? So I need to add here a condition. If the tab is active, then show this, and if the tab is not active, something like show something else. Okay, now this time when I go on the active, you can see there is all content is here. If I go on the completed, nothing here. So that is something like this. So what I need to do, if I come here, they have a tags and they have a user. Okay, so I want the incompleted tags here. I want the all incompleted tags here. Okay, so they have a map or this kind of something. So what I want some changes. Okay. So I made some changes, like they have a two function. That one function is return those are completed, that will be not return them, and another function will be return those are completed and those are uncompleted, but that mark them which one is completed and which one is not completed before. So what I need to do, I can retype this all, but I don't want something like this. I want to make a separate call when user go on the completed. Okay, makes sense. So I want to get all completed, right? Completed. So here I need to find all completed tags. Okay, I need to file all completed tags. Then I want to return them. I want to return completed tags. Okay, the message is completed tags list. Okay, this thing. So if I copy the function name and make a API on the routes, and I have a tags something like this. So I will make a API get completed tags. There is a API, and if I go above, they have a Redux API and tags endpoint. So here I can get incompleted tags list. So I will want to get L completed tags list. Okay, get completed tags list. Okay, so now I want to make that I want to export it. Then I need to use that here. Okay, so I want to use that here. Now this time that should be something called the API. When I'm here, that call the API, and that will be not pass any argument, and that will give me a tab, give me a data that is something like completed data. Then that give me is loading that is completed loading, this kind of thing. Okay, far better. So now here I need to use the same code again, something like this. That is something like completed loading. If the completed loading is true, then show the skeleton. Then if the loading show the skeleton, then this kind of something. Okay, better. So now if I go on the completed tags, you can see nothing changes because I am not pass here. I'm pass here the data. Okay, so that should be not the data, that should be completed data. Okay, now here you can see they have a pointer, this kind of something. So I want to check the response, like what kind of response I'm getting from the server. Something like completed, they have a tags ID, right? They have just a tags ID. So I want to populate that tags. I want to populate that tags, all tags. Find, then populate tags ID. Okay, this time if I refresh and get completed tags, this time I am getting the tags information also. So if I go here, they have a normal tags card. Okay, they have a normal tags card. Okay, here I want this relative. Copy this one and paste here. Okay, I need to paste here. Okay, then I need to change the information, like I need to import that icon, all icon. I need to import all icon from here. YouTube, upgrade, and tags. Okay, so they have item or this kind of something, but that should be not as item. If I want to make a type from that JSON, that should be better. JSON to TypeScript. Okay, I need to use it. Okay, I need to use it here at the top. First of all, the tax ID. I don't need to export this thing. One is root and another one is tax ID. Okay, so I need to use that here. That is root. So the key is index. Okay, then there is something like item, then the tax ID, then the category. Okay, then they have a title, that is item, then tax ID, then the name or title. Yeah, that is point, that is the tax ID, then point, and that is have the incomplete or this kind of something. So I don't need this, and I don't need that condition. Good. Okay, well, the electricity is gone, so let me come after coming the electricity. We'll play just few minutes. I want to add some more element on the refer page and the most important leaderboard. So as you know, this video is properly dedicated by Reskin, our existing mini app. So we are reskin the task space. So this task is done. So let's focus on other stuff like refer. But here I will feel happy if I want to make some improvement on tags. Like as you can see, currently the tags available spelling is wrong. And I also want to increase the available tags text size, also this bottom text size. So let's do that. First of all, the available spelling is wrong a little bit. So then I increase the text size is extra small to SM. So I guess this time is far better. If I can make that as XL or small. Or if I don't write the text size, I can go through the default. Yeah, the default is better, far better. So the next thing what we are looking, the content is okay, everything is okay. Yeah, we can say the task is complete. Okay, refer. So let's move on refer. Currently, here you can see when the user did any refer, the user should be show here. Those are joined through my refer link, but there is not imp at all. But also the content on this page is too much. They not have enough content. And I also want to change the sticker. So let's do that. I will close all file here. Then I will go on the refer, and here I will import another GIF or sticker that should be on the sticker, and here have the hug. Okay, it is loading, and here what I want the thing is that is not the flex center or this kind of something. I don't need that, and padding is for me behind. I don't need that. I want the padding is 3 for me behind. Well, so I guess that is far better. Now they have a model, and if I take a look, they have this kind of something. Padding 5 for before. I don't need this. Then they have a minimum height is 40. I don't need that. Then flex and I don't need anything of this. Okay. Then they have something like background gradient. Then margin bottom 7, text 2XL. Font, okay, capitalize, yeah. Okay, so what I want the font is poppin. Okay, poppin. Then the next thing, earn more point. There is not point. Here I can use the setting dot, and there is something like symbol, yeah. That's the on out, the token. Okay, then they have the width feed, this kind of something. I can delete all of this. They have fixed size. I don't need that fixed size. Okay, it's something like this. We'll invite friend and get more on out. Okay, here what I don't want to see who joined through my refer link. So in case, what I can do, I can remove this element, entire element. Okay, yeah, I can remove that entire element. Then they have a button. Here you can see the button. There is width is 4/5 left. Okay, that is on center. From bottom there is 20% background. Yeah, everything is perfect. I can delete this entire thing. Then here what I want the BG is background. Okay, background is white, opacity is 10. Okay, then text is black. I want to change that black to white. Okay, they have a model. When I click on this button, you can see they have a model. Okay, so that is the width. There is a fixed width. If I cut this, then that is not looking good at all. So I can make the width is full. This time, yeah, something like this. Okay, 4/5 is better. Then okay, they have something like cancel text, fix bottom. Okay, which font is poppin text and okay, around it. Okay, everything is better. So what I want the opacity is 60 or 50, and text opacity, that is white, that is not white, that is 80. Okay, and the button opacity, not actually 15, that is 30% something. Okay, something like this. They have the font is bold. The font should be medium. Okay, invite a friend, send, copy, close. Okay, now invite friend and get more on out. Okay, there is a thing. They have a query. I don't need that query. They have an interface. I don't need this. They have a skeleton. I don't need this. And I can cut all of this stuff that I don't need. Okay, now when I want to send someone link, okay, before sending this, I want to configure the setting. Here you can see the Telegram. Here I need to send it everything. So there's the Telegram. Okay, Telegram is link is copy here. Telegram, then Twitter, x.com slash. Okay, there is something like, okay, x.com. That is not my Twitter link, so I just write this. They have a website. Website is this. There is the website, and they have the bot link. Bot link is something like, okay, something like, what should I write here? Suppose that is the bot link. Okay, so I can write here this one. And mini app link is something like app, and then welcome image. The welcome image is welcome image. Okay. On this, suppose that is the welcome image, so I should open that on a new tab and then paste here. Then there is the farming time. Okay, everything on our, that should be something like what should I write? Okay, docs. You know what is the docs? Okay, so now if I go back here and I can open that here, then I can refresh it and I can send that. When I click send, nothing happening. Why? I should go here and you can see refer list is not defined. Okay, this is something. Okay, if I go here, refer code. Oh, hey, what the heck? Okay, I don't need this thing and this thing also. I don't need that fetching, so that will be give me a refer link, right? That's why. So if I go on send message, you can see there is the send. Okay, there is the message for forward someone. And if I go here, I can copy the link also. You can see there is the link. Okay, so if I can close it, and the refer page reskin is also complete. Now what I need to do, I want to redesign the leaderboard also, but the leaderboard is also looking good, so that is not important. I want to redesign something like the wallet. Okay, so I want to add a wallet page here. So in that code I already have a wallet, so I just need to add the bottom wallet from the, I just need to link the wallet page on the bottom navigation. So they have a component layout and UI shared, they have the bottom navigation. So what I need, I want to add here a link with the wallet. Okay, so there is something like, okay, let me see the link on the, they have a main.tsx and they have a wallet. Okay, wallet. Okay, wallet. Okay, so I can take a icon from React icon, and that is the wallet. Okay, if a wallet, I can use it. If a wallet, I can use this. If a wallet, and if I go on the, okay, they have a name that is something like wallet. Okay, so if I go on the wallet, you can see there is something like this, and there is, and here already my wallet is already connected. If I disconnect this, I can connect my wallet, and if I disconnect and refresh, here you can see a entire new skin. Okay, so I want to redesign that page. So if I go on the wallet page, and here I have something like this. Okay, first of all, they have icon, then they have something like, I want to change that to wallet, and then they have, I want to add I want to change the font, and I want to add a text that is something like, connect your tone wallet for future rewards. Okay, then I need to change the text size, that is something like SM. Okay, far better. So now what I want to change the text opacity to 70 should be better. Yeah, better. 60 should be more better. Then the width is 2x3, width is 2x3. Okay, then text is center, and MX is auto, margin left and right is auto. Okay, far better. Then they have a connect wallet button. If I click here, you can see I can connect my wallet, and overall that look better. So they have something like the text, and the, I guess that is not distributing the gap between each, so that is not distributing the absolutely the same gap. So let me check it at first. So they have a 6 gap. Well, so they are using SVG, and that's why I feeling something like this. So in case, what I can do, I can use a React icon, right? So there is a link, so I can replace that link with a root. I can cut this, delete this, and there is the home. It is the home, and then here I want to add the home. Okay, home. if a home. This you can copy and add here the if a home. Okay, great. Then they have a tags. You have a tags. Okay, tags and tags, and most important this one, tags. Okay, then I can delete this one, and they have a refer, and I need to use here the refer, and I can delete this thing. Okay, now here you can see that is distributing the same thing. So the first thing is tags. Tags is something like, okay, I can use this icon, Google tags. That is something like a Google icon, as I know. There is any Google product icon, and something they have something like a okay, who is this? There is a refer. Okay, refer is something like people gathering, so I can use that people group. Okay, this one. Okay, now there is loading. I need to wait a bit. Okay, here you can see there have a home page, tax page, refer page, leaderboard, and wallet. Now if I connect the wallet by Telegram wallet, okay, if I want to connect the wallet to the Telegram wallet, so they have something like EQ Crypto, but where they get the name is EQ Crypto. So I need to set up the manifest. You know, when we are doing something like Telegram to wallet connect, they have something like manifest. So I need to set up that manifest. So how can I set up this? So for dealing with that, I want the admin can control the name of this app, something like that EQ Crypto, and logo can be set up from this setting. So I want to add more two fields here. One is the icon and another one is the name. Okay, so for adding this two thing, I can go on that setting, and setting have a model, and here have an interface, and that interface I want to add here the icon, and another one is the project name. Okay, project name. Okay, so I don't want to use that camel case. I want to use the camel case. Okay, so they have a symbol. Then I will add two more field. Another one is icon, and another one is the project name. Okay, now I want, when the when the servers start, then there use a default value, something like the icon is something like this. There is suppose that is the icon. Okay, that is the icon, and project name, right? Project name is Bitcoin. Okay, great. Now I want, when I want, the user can change that to value from the server. So here you can see one is symbol and another one is the icon. Okay, I need to use that two thing, and I need to update the setting interface. Okay, setting interface. Okay, I have updated that. They have a symbol, and that should be something like icon. Then there is also icon, and here I want to use the icon, and icon, icon is a URL. And then the most important thing, there is a project name, right? So the project name. Okay, then I can add here the project name, and I want to use the same thing for placeholder project name. I want to add here above this symbol. Then I want to cut that everything and want to go on the top. So first of all, a user need to update this three things, because that is important thing. So I can come here and I can refresh that page, and you can see they have a project name, symbol, and icon. So the project name is something like Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is the project name. Then the symbol is dogs. Then icon is this thing. That is the icon. Okay, now I want to update this. Okay, you can see that project name is not a URL. There is a raw text. So if I want to update this, okay, this time that is done. Now you can see the symbol. They have a symbol. Okay, I don't want that symbol. I can delete this. I'm already use it here, right? So if I refresh, then you can see project name, Bitcoin, symbol, icon, everything is here. So what I actually want, they have a manifest, and I add that manifest on the client, server in the app. If I scroll down, you can see they have a manifest, take the website name and icon. So here I will call the setting constant setting. Then you wait, I need to wait a bit. Then setting model dot find one. So here I can call the setting. Then I can use here the website setting, that website link. Then here I can use the project name, setting dot project name. Okay, project name, and here I can use the icon. Okay, setting dot icon. Okay, now I use that manifest on the client in the main.tsx. Here you can see a t return link manifest and this kind of something. So here I will add the bot link. Okay, I take the bot link on this .env. So here I will create another void variable. One is the server domain, and another one void bot link. Okay, bot link. So I need to add that two thing. So I need to add that two thing. One is the bot link. There is this thing. I know that is not my bot link, but for now I can use it. And another one is the server domain, right? So the server domain is something like this. There is the domain, so I can use it. Now I need to go on the main.tsx. There's a main.tsx, and here I can use it. So the TMA return link, when the user are do any action, like he did a transaction, he did something like he did a how should that he connect his wallet, then where did he? So here I can use the bot link. So user will be returned after connecting his wallet to the bot. Okay, import.meta.env, and here I need to use the bot link. Okay, byte bot link. Then they have a manifest. So here in manifest I just need to change the domain, right? So there is the domain. I just need to change that. There is a server domain. Okay, great. Now you can see when we connect the wallet, this time we can see our stuff that we send that we save from our server. Okay, so that is not a big deal. Then let's go back to the mini app. Where is this one? So if I open this one, you can see that it's loading, and we are successfully properly reskin our mini app. Well done. Yeah, great. That is the leaderboard. You can see I am out of that 50 user. That's no, I am the first user. So if I want to see, they have an object that coming. There have some data that coming from, one is coming from Spanish. So I guess they have a console log that I have did on the Spanish skin, Spanish, and I guess I have did a console log. This thing I don't need that, and I have did another mistake on the read. Okay, read claim model. Okay, if I search here read claim model, here I have did another console log, this thing. Okay, now you can see this time I guess if I refresh I will not see here any console. Okay, so now I need to fix that leaderboard ranking issue. If I come here and come here on the leaderboard, here you can see they have a logic like if the leaderboard position. Okay, I guess that is the issue. If I try to find the position, okay, if I try to find the position, that is 0. But why the position is 0? Because I am the first user. So I can initialize the default. How can I deal with that? If I make changes like if I make the position is default -0, then the position is 0, because that's true. The position is 0. That is true. I'm the first user, and according to the array, the first value is 0. That is true. Now what I did here, if I show you this, here the position is 0, then that should be 50 plus, because when that cannot find you, like if I make that false, then this time also this time the position is -1. Well, yeah. Okay. So what I can do, if the position is -0, -1, if the position is -1, then you should be 50 plus. Okay, otherwise the position is here. Okay, if the position is -1, and the position is -1, that should be 50 plus, and if the position is equal 0, that should be okay. Otherwise position plus 1. Okay, then what I can do, I can change that, and you can see this time I am the first user. So let me refer someone. Okay, copy link. Okay, let me refer someone. Refer means I can join with my another ID. Okay, I can join with. Okay, that is the link. That is not the mini-app link, I know. Okay, I can copy with that link and paste here. Okay, open it. Now you can see that is loading. There is a port forwarding, I know. There is loading. I feel a lot of pain when I'm editing that video, because I need to edit a lot of stuff Okay, suppose I'm not interested to show you that something like when that is loading. However, so let's move on the leaderboard, and here if I see that is something like my ranking is and the above one is 1. So I can, so that is perfectly showing the ranking according to the logic. Okay, I can cut this one, close leaderboard, and you can see I'm on the top. So we are successfully reskin that thing. But here is a one question: when we connect our wallet, where is the address? Where is wallet address? I need that. Okay, as a winner, I want to distribute the reward. Okay, so where is the address when I'm connecting the wallet? Yeah. So we need to ensure that the wallet address is saved our database. So for ensuring that, I will come on the database, that is MongoDB Atlas, so the Reskin, that is the database, and if I come here, the user, they will not have the user information, suppose user address. So I want to save the user address here. So for saving the user address, I will create another field on the user schema. So there I have a schema, so here I will create another field that is something like address wallet. That is not absolute address. Okay, address. They have already the address, so I guess they have also a API for saving, so we need to use that. They have a user, so they have a connect wallet, this kind of something. If I check, okay, find the user, if the address is already saved, then that is already exist. Okay, this kind of something. If the address is not saved, then that is saved the address. Okay, but where is that API is called? I need to call that API. If I search here, then you can see I have a user connect wallet, that is something like this. Okay, I want to find this one. Let me see where I use this. I'm not used that API use connect wallet mutation anywhere, so I need to use it. So for using, I will go on app, there have the wallet. So what I want the address, readable address, right? So how can I get readable address? Okay, here what I want a use effect. Okay, let me initialize the API at first, the mutation. Okay, I'll use it. Then, so here you can see I have called a hook that is used on address for getting user a readable friendly address. So if I go here and if I try to see the console log, you can see that is the address. Okay, so I want to store that address. Okay, for storing that, here I want to call the mutation. So there is saved wallet, save app address. Okay, save address, and here I will call the use effect. Okay, the use effect will be called when the user friendly address is changed. Okay, well, so then I come on that function, and here I call the save address. Save address is user friendly address, this thing. Now here I need to add another hook that is save address. Okay, now if I check here, they have a network and they have a connect wallet request, and that is saved the address. If I come here and refresh here you can see that's not saved here yet. So full screen that, here you can see okay. So that is not the that is not actually send the for the format that we are want. So if I go here and they have something like user and they have a connect wallet, this thing here, what I want, there is an address, that is an object, right? So in the wallet page I need to send that according this, and that is the address. Now if I come here and there's the wallet, if I refresh that, you can see the address, another wallet address connected, this kind of thing. Error, if I refresh, that is the address. Okay, we can ignore the address, we can ignore the error, the actual error. Then I can cut this one and cut this one also. Okay, then what I want, if I go on the admin panel, if I go on the admin panel, I go on the user, you can see here I can see the user information, but they do not have the user address, right? So what I want to show the address on this page, and also I want here a pagination. If they have a 1 million user, and I cannot try to get 1 million user data in one call. In case I can use the pagination. So here I will use the pagination. So what I want to get the user in a one call. I want to get that just 10 user. Okay, so suppose they have a user and they have a controller and they have a routers and there is a user. Here you can see get user admin, and that can be called by only admin. Okay, if I go admin call, here you can see in a one call I can get 100 user. That is a lot. I want to get just 20 user, but here I want to use a pagination field, which is something like constant. Here I take two arguments. One is the skip and another one is the limit. Okay, then here I want to get the recommend request, and then the okay, this is something like request. Okay, request, then that is something like query. Well, request query. Now in the query here I can get something like, here I can get two things. One is limit and another one is skip. Okay, so I use the skip here as number because it's take only number, so skip. And another one is the limit, there is also a number, and this is the limit. Okay, now what I want to use it. Okay, if I go on the client side and they have the user management, you can see that is something like this. So that use L query list, that should be a mutation. Okay, that should be a mutation. So I go on the user endpoint and there have something like this, admin list. Okay, L user list. So here I call this, and there is something like use L user list. There is a lazy. Okay, lazy use L user list. Okay, then I go on the user management, and here I will call this. Okay, then I don't need to pass undefined here. So what I want here, I want to add here a query, that is a mutation. Okay, now the use L user list query, that does not exist here now. Now then here I use a use effect, and in this use effect I call something like a query. Now here I use a I defined a use state, and that use state is 0, and here I use something like a skip, then set skip, and again a limit and set limit. Okay, two things. Now what I want, first of all, the limit should be by default 20 and skip is 0, and I will call on the query here, I pass that two things. One is skip and another one is limit. Okay, now we need to pass the two argument to the query, like you get L user list. Here you can see that is the URL, they have a method, but I pass the argument, I am not take the argument here, so I take the argument here and then I pass the argument as param argument. Okay, well, so here you can see set limit skip, this two thing. Okay, now here I call I add a two button. One is div flex item center gap 3, and here I use two button, one is previous. Okay, and another one is next, next. Then okay, so I use here on click listener. Now if the skip, okay, now we should need to pass here the, I guess I don't need to use that limit. Okay, so in case I can go on the user list, and here I am already, you can see I am already write the limit hard codedly here, so I don't need to pass that, so I don't need to use the limit at all, so I just need skip. Okay, so skip is 0 by default. So what I want, if skip is 0, if skip is equal 0, then you don't need to go back. Okay, but if skip is not equal 0, then you can go on the set skip, then here skip minus 20. Okay, that makes sense, because in one page we are getting 20 user data, and also on the next, that is something like one click, and here the set skip should be skip plus 20. Okay, now if I take a look here, you can see skip is 0. Okay, I'm confused, little bit confused. If I refresh here, you can see okay, the server is shut down here, that's why I'm not getting the response. Well done. So if I refresh now, because server is running perfectly, here you can see there is the two user information. Now if I go on the next page, okay, if I go, I click on the next, because and that not call the API once again, so here I need to use the skip. Okay, so I use the skip, and this time the skip is 20, and that not give me any response, because that is skipping first 20 user, and that database have only 2 user, so in this case not have any user. And if I go previous, you can see this kind of something. Okay, 2 user information, that is great. So what I want actually, I want to design that two button. Okay, if I use a class name, bg is white and opacity is 10, px is 5, py is 2, rounded is lg. Okay, now something like this. And if I make the padding top and bottom is 1, this, okay, better. I can use the same thing like this. Now here I can add a padding. Okay, padding is 2. Okay, now that's better. You can add here a font is open, better. So I want to show the address here. So the address is here. Okay, address is something like a div, and here. Okay, no, the address is something like this address. Okay, something like this. Now if I want to show the class name, text is end. Okay, end. And what I want to show, if the address is here, show the address. If the address is not here, then show end. Nah. Okay, this kind of something. And that class name is also text int. Okay, something like this. Well done. Looking better. So I want to design the text something like this. But font is for both the font is popping, and the text size for date is XS, and text size for address is ism. Okay, great. Now if I want to see like this, then it's better. So the date is not formatted here. Okay, it's better. I can see the address. Well, now we are improve our entire system is properly. As our this video topic is for reskin the mini app. We are successfully reskin our entire mini app, and we are also change some system on that server. Well, so that in this video. If you want to buy that source code, you can check out the description. There have a code canon by link. You can buy that source code from code canon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.